Hi everyone, I'm GREYMOND. For over a decade now, I've been helping people recover from OCD. I can tell you that OCD recovery is possible through my experience of having full recovery from severe OCD as well as my clients. So you absolutely can recover. Today, I wanted to talk to you about how tracking helps recovery and speeds up recovery. Basically, when we're saying just choose to disregard and don't react and don't do the compulsions, that's very mild. If you want to power it up by, I don't know, a million, do the tracking. And if you want to speed up your recovery, do the tracking. Why? Because there's a lot of moments throughout the day where if you're just doing, well, I'll just disregard, you'll miss those opportunities. It's just human nature that you'll do the compulsion because, well, there's nothing really stopping me from doing it. Or I'll ruminate because there's nothing really stopping me from doing it. But if you are focused on the numbers have to go down, these are the numbers, they have to reduce no matter what, you will start to see fast results. I will link the apps below. If you don't want to use the app, use a piece of paper. I have clients who are sending me snapshots of pieces of paper because they work better that way. I have clients who are sending me screenshots of the app because they like to do it that way. I have clients who are just writing it in text form. That's fine as well. All of it works because the accountability needs to be there because there's so many compulsions or so many thoughts where they weren't a 10 out of 10. You could have said no. Like, let's be honest, right? You could have said no. You could have not ruminated, or you could have not checked, or you could have not done the compulsion. But because there was nothing really stopping you, you kind of ended up doing it anyway. So with this, what you're doing is you're having concrete rules and you're keeping to those rules no matter what. And as you're doing that, and you're kind of setting the bar in terms of how much are you allowing yourself to ruminate lower and lower, eventually it becomes nothing. So when that pull comes in and you say, I feel like I need to figure this out, the next thought after that will be, I'd love to, but I'm tracking. And because I'm tracking, I can't actually address this right now. Versus if you don't have the tracking, you're like, well, yeah, maybe I should figure it out, and you start to ruminate. We've all been there, or do compulsion in terms of physical compulsions. So accountability, I mean, I've been doing this for over a decade, and I see with every year more and more how important accountability is and how it really is the cornerstone of OCD recovery. Because if there is no accountability, you're not going to get there. And filling out a sheet of a hierarchy or doing scripting once a day, I've gone over this in previous videos, it won't help you recover. So when you hear that online, like, oh, OCD is chronic, because the methods that they're using are keeping them, afloat, where they're not making it worse, but they're also keeping it chronic. And this is why this method works so much better, because I mean, this method was created because of the experience that I had over the last decade with clients. So I see what works, what doesn't, and we kind of shift gears, right? We evolve in our method. So that's why it's helpful. And I guarantee, again, like I say all the time, I guarantee you they're not using it because legally they can't. And it's just step by step doing recovery work. You do this, you stay focused, you will recover. But the accountability needs to happen because right now, looking at it from perspective of, again, over a decade, I don't really see how you can recover without at least some accountability. So even before we were doing the tracking, we were always, texting with clients and everything like that. But this just really took it to the next level. So I really do recommend it. It's, in my opinion, it's not an optional thing. Um, I mean, why not, right? At this point, why not? What do you have to lose? You got to do recovery work, take it to the next level. I hope you find my videos helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me or with one of our other coaches, all information is on youhaveocd.com. I will leave the links below, the app links and the website links. We can start anytime you're ready. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.